Hello, dear students. Uh, this is the second session of Unit 1, that is Basics of Software Testing and Testing Method. And our today's topic is bug terminology. Now, there is no need of introduction right now. Uh, in last session, I have told you that we'll proceed with types of testing, but before proceed to that types of testing, you need to aware about some bug terminology. So that's why I kept this session uh, first. Um basically, if any problem occur during the development phase, so at development phase or at any time, so we just generally we said that problem is a defect, that problem is having a bug, or we said that it is a error, or we said that that piece of code is a part of failure. So it is not like that bug terminology is used differently. There is some difference between that bug terminologies. So let's see the difference. So the difference between defect, bug and error and failure we'll see right now. I just read this. Let's see the difference between defect, bug, error and failure. In general, we use these terms whenever the system application acts abnormally. Sometimes we call it an error and sometimes bug, and so on. So I have listed the bug terminologies: defect, bug, error and failure. So we'll start with the defect. So what is a defect? If I am first read this, the variation between the actual result and expected result is known as defect. Okay, so what is the expected result and actual result? So in previous session I have told you that what is quality means customer requirements is successfully achieved after completion of application, so it is called as quality, right? So we achieve that quality of application. Okay, so so to achieve the quality we have to test an application, we have to test the application. So on what basis we are going to test that application? So we are testing that application on the basis of customer requirements. Okay, so on that according to that customer requirement we are preparing expected result, means what customer wants. So we are already mentioned there what is the expected result of that piece of code or that line of code. Okay, so after execution means we are preparing a test cases while piece of code is ready to execute. So we are applying that test cases on that application by passing the inputs, and we are executing the application, and whatever the result of that execution is a expected actual result, it is a actual result. So we are checking the actual result, we are comparing the actual result with expected result. Expected result is what it is, it is what it is prepared according to the customer requirement. So the variance between expected result and actual result is known as defect. But why it is called as defect? Because it is found by a developer at the time of development, at the time of development. So there is a difference, means there is a confusion between bug and defect. In generally we called bug for a defect, means if there is a problem in a developer side, so then also we call that the piece of code is having a bug. So it is not like that. If that problem occurs at the time at the site of developer, and developer find that problem and fix it, so that problem finding phase is called as defect. So application is having defect. Okay, if developer find an issue and correct it by himself in the development phase, then it's called as defect. Similarly, a bug is also a variance between expected result and actual result, but who is going to find out it? Tester. Who is going to find out it? Tester at the time of testing. Okay, So if tester found any mismatch in the application system in testing phase, then it is called as bug. As mentioned earlier, there is a contradiction in the usage of bug and defect. People widely say the bug is an informal name for the defect. Okay. So next is error. We means we say that if at the time at the site of developer, if he is preparing some code, okay, if he built lines of code and he execute on environment, okay, so some errors are occur and developer is unable to compile it and run it, okay. So that time we say that piece of code or that line of code is having error, okay. So we can't compile or run a program due to coding mistake in a program. So it's called as error. If a developer unable to successfully compile or run a program, then they call it as an error, okay. Next is failure. uh, After coding, after implementation, after testing, why after deployments means we dispatch the application to the customer, okay. When customer using it, and suppose at the time of using or at the time of accessing that application, if he found any problem, so that problem is called as failure. So that problem is called as failure means what? The application is already released and your customer is found that problem. That's why it's called failure, okay. Once the product is deployed and customer find any issue, then they call the product as failure products. After release, if an end user find an issue, then that particular issue is called as failure, okay. So this session is short, uh, but after one or two session, there are two lengthy sessions are there, so be ready for that. For today this is enough. Thank you. Bye bye.